Good morning. I'm a few minutes late. Sorry about that. Now, nope, that's not what I want to do. Okay, I just want to try and get so I can work out how I can see you guys. Get comments. I want to be able to get comments. I can never work it out. Hi Deb, I saw your comment, but it's not beside where I look, so I want to try and work that out. I've done it before and I must try and remember what I do. I can't work it out. Anyway, we won't worry today. One day I'll master this thing. How's your knee replacement going, Deb? I hope it's going well and that you're getting lots more mobility and it's really good. I've got my Cuppa. I hope you've got Cuppa, your Cuppa. I hope a few more people jump on too. That'd be great. Don't want to get all my froth from a cappuccino on my face. Well, it is good crafting weather today, which is good because I haven't been able to do much crafting because I've been back at work and so excited about that. So today is actually a really good crafting weather day. So I hope you can get some crafting in. I hope to do. I've got to prepare my stamp club for tomorrow. Currently, I have. It's going good. That's good, Deb. You're glad you did it. You're glad you had it done. Yeah, I've got to prepare my stamp club for tomorrow. So far, nothing. Got nothing. So I better get on to that today. Deary me. Okay. So today I'm going to just do a really simple card using the Hues of Happiness bundle in the catalogue, and it is on page, let me try and find my bookmark. It's on page 109 in the catalogue, and it's a beautiful bundle, and the designer series paper is just, I love it. I'm going to order another pack today. I foolishly only once pain of night subside. Oh, well, at least hopefully the pain will keep subsiding and your knee will get better and it'll be well worth it. It'll make going up and down stairs much easier for you. As I was saying, the designer series paper in this bundle is just beautiful. You could just order the paper and make fantastic cards with it. So think about that. If you're a bit short of cash and trying to budget your crafting supplies, that's something to think about. The DSP is just gorgeous. The other thing I wanted to talk to you about was we have a really cool special going at the moment. I'm trying to get it out of my little plastic sleeve here. It's join stamping up. For $169, you'll get $235 worth of products. And you'll get this in color starter promotion. So you get grid paper, you get cardstock, you get 6x6 designer series paper, you get the 5 in color inks. That alone is worth $116.50 and you get that for free. So if you're thinking of joining and as a hobby demonstrator or a crafting person, you'll get 20% discount off all your products. Once you join, you do have a quarterly quota that you have to put in. So if you want to talk to me about it, just send me a message and we can have a chat and I can tell you what the quota would be and go through a few things. Or if you just want to get the starter kit to get this really good promotion, this bundle for free, that's okay too. I don't mind. You don't have to do it as a business. I'm just a little business because I still work. But yeah, this is my passion and I'd love to have been able to do it full time and earn enough money to pay for everything I needed to pay for back in the day when I started, but I couldn't. But I'm getting close to maybe knocking off the other job and doing this as my other part-time happy job. That'd be lovely. Anyway, let me put my phone up into the holder and I'll try not to give you vertigo or whatever you might get, and we'll get started. So bear with me. I think that looks okay. Say hello if you're watching. I know there's 2 watching now, so say hi. Unless you're at work and you shouldn't be watching. So I have heard that happen sometimes, and I have been known to do that too. So I'll just zoom in a little bit. Okay, so as I was saying, this starter kit promotion. Now, have I frozen? Oh no. The starter kit promotion is really, really good. You get all this in color product worth $116.50 for free. So if you're thinking you'd like to get all that free product and not do anything but just get that, that's okay. Let me know and we can have a chat. Or if you're wanting to join to get the 20% discount off all your crafting supplies, let me know and we can also have a chat about that. So I'll put my promotion paper away and I'll bring this in. Oops. So this is Hues of Happiness bundle. It's just beautiful. I love it. I'll move that out of the way. Oops. Yeah, it's just so beautiful. So you get this photopolymer stamp set, the dies. So these are the dies. You can't really see them on this page. So this is a really beautiful intricate die that cuts out and makes intricate patterns. Here's a card I've half made using this die. I've sort of been in the process of getting a few more samples with this bundle together. And it's really good. Not everything pops out, so these can pop up. But it's just a beautiful intricate die. You've got dies to cut the flowers and the leaves out. And they also cut out the flowers on the paper, which is a bonus. You've got this spiral bound die. Now, you've got to make sure you put it on your paper, on your cardstock the correct way, otherwise you just get this strip. But I do know which way to do it now. But it's like as if it's been torn off a spiral bound notepad, and I think that's really cool. So you get that, and this is a die that puts little, like little holes, stitching holes, sort of, in your cardstock. I haven't used that one yet. I think I've used just about everything now. So they're the dies, and this is the stamp set. As you can see, this is larger. It's the flowers are ones that can be coloured, which I haven't done yet because I just keep cutting out the paper. I do like all the sentiments and I love the font. So let me bring the paper in. As you can see, I've sort of hacked into it a bit. That's why I'm going to order another pack today. Just to see if there's any other comments. I've got to scroll down. No more comments yet. So I have hacked into it, but it's beautiful. So you get lots of flowers, and the dies can cut. The dies definitely cut these ones out. I'm not sure about that. I'd have to double check that piece. And that's on the back. This is a nice background piece. This is nice. So you get sort of like a rainbow effect on the. They've used like rainbow colours. It's the same as that one, isn't it? Let me just do this one. And I think that's all. Now we'll turn over. So then you get like this rainbow sort of textured look in different colours. This one's just like little crosses. This is like lots of little flowers. Another textured look. Another sort of rainbow one. So it's really beautiful paper. I suppose the ones I've cut into are the ones that are just the most beautiful. And I must tell you a tip. Don't throw out the ones on the edge. My upline made this beautiful card using all these edge flowers, so she didn't waste them. I'm going to case her card and put that up on my page hopefully over the weekend. But yeah, so don't throw away the ones on the edge. You can use those, and as you can see, I've been cutting them out and keeping them. So that's the paper. So we'll move that away. The stamp set and dies. I'll move that away. So the whole suite is $122.25. So that includes the paper, the stamp set, the dies, and these glossy dots that match the colours in the bundle. So that's how much the whole bundle is. So if you're thinking of a bundle to buy, I highly recommend this bundle. It's just so beautiful. So we'll put that away for the moment. Okay, so this is my card that I made. I'll put my paper up a little bit higher so that you're not cut off, and I'll have a sip of coffee at the same time. Put it up a bit higher. Okay, so that's the ones I've made using sort of some of the pinks. I had got a little bit of the yellow down here. I've just die cut flowers from the paper and some leaves, and just stamped a few leaves and stamped the sentiment. That's all I've done. So I'm going to do the same but in a different colour combo, and because once again I like my blues. So we're going to do that. But before I do that, I've cut my flowers and leaves out to save time, but I haven't cut my little spiral bound piece out. So I shall put that there, and I shall bring my embossing machine in. I'm going to use the big boss, as I call it. See if anybody else has had a comment yet. No, just you, Deb. But there are a few other people watching, so that's nice. Okay, so with the spiral bound die, on the wrong side it says stamping up and the item number. So if you put that edge to the outside, you will be right. Okay, so I'm just going to do that, and I'm just going to use a little bit of my tape to tape it down so it doesn't move and go skew whiff. And here's my other plate, and I'll just wind that through. There we go. So that's the tip for this die. Let me get my tape off. Can you see? Hello, Anna Louise. That's okay. I was a little bit late myself. So can you see that this says, I don't know the best way to show it. I'm just seeing with my hand. It's got stamping up and an item number just along there. That's the side that you put to the outside of your cardstock. And then you'll get the right cutting. If you do it the other way round, with me it's always trial and error, and I never get it right the first time. I get this little strip. So if you get this bundle, take note that the stamping up writing is the edge that goes to the outside of your cardstock. Okay, let me pop this away because I've done everything else. Bring my blocks back in. And I saw Anna Louise said another comment, so let me have a look. I'm at work pretending to work on course proposals. Yeah, that's what I said. Some people watch but can't comment because they're technically at work. Okay, so we'll bring our card back in. I'll straighten my paper up. Now, I'm not going to use that Melon Mambo, that one. It'll probably be Starry Sky, or might have maybe. So I'm just going to recreate the same card, but just in these different colours from the papers. So let me get my die brush, and I'll just pop out all these other little bops. How cool, it just looks like it's been torn off a notepad. possibly a little bit neater. Okay, so I will attach this. So this is that was the hardest thing, using this side and not being able to cut those papers out. So that's why another pack's being ordered today. Straight after this video, I'm going online and placing an order. So definitely getting another pack of this paper. And I think I'll make this suite my online class for June. I do have an online class going at the moment, but it's a little bit confusing because I had my BOGO sale as well running. I have that running at the same time. So I'll explain a little bit more about that when we've got the card sort of underway. So you can see that this piece is a bit skinnier because of this boo-boo. So we just went with it, and I'll just go with this. So basically, I've cut more than I need out, and see, I've cut an edge flower out because I'm going to do one of those edge flower cards that Linda, my upline, did. It looks so good. I really liked it. So I'm really just going to recreate the same card, but I will stamp my stamped leaves. So I shall get my leaves happening. So this is using Granny Apple Green. That's one of the colours in the paper. So let's go with, oh no, let's just do it this way. So I'm just going to put that there. And what have I done with my, there we go, the chamois. So I'll just clean my chamois off, my stamp off. And I'll get my other leaf. I'm just going to put that up here, and then I can work the flowers around the stamping. You start to wonder whether the rain is ever going to end. It's going to take years for the ground to dry out, I think. Okay, so let's work this out. So the first flower I'm going to place down flat, and because my paper is stronger blue at the top, I thought I'd do the lighter blue flat. So I just get my snail and pop that down there. Now this one, see, I'm going to just reverse the colours and put, you know, the lighter at the top and the darker at the bottom. I do need some dimensionals, and I'm just using up some scrap dimensionals. Always remember, you can use your scrap dimensionals. You don't throw the edges out because they work just as well. And if you're like me, you're a Scrooge and you like to get as much as you can out of everything. So I want to keep the spiral bound showing as much as I can. And then I've got a couple of little leaves cut out. So just with a glue dot, this is such a simple card, I'm just going to pop that down and up. Let me just see which one goes best where. I thought I'd do it, yeah, like that, yep. So I'm just going to tuck it under. And if you're doing this and you're tucking leaves and stuff underneath, the one that's on dimensionals, keep your dimensionals more in the center of your stamped image or your paper image that you're doing, because then you can tuck the leaves under. So that's that. Another leafy down here. Nice. How easy is that? It's really quite an easy card. And then I'll bring this back in. See, I've got more things over here which I will probably go and put straight into my little plastic bag, because I can use for other cards. Sometimes when I have my cutting machine out, I'll cut a few extras out so I've got things ready for other cards. Okay, so I'll just put some dimensionals on the back of my little spiral bound piece. So always use up your scraps of your dimensionals. But before I do that, I'm going to bring the stamp set in and I'm going to stamp my sentiment. I was going to put it on a banner, but then I decided not to because it looks so good just like that. So I should get the Starry Sky out, and I might just grab where is it? I know I've got to put, there it is. It's top, no it's not, it's tucked behind, there it is. I just want to check the colouring. Oh yes, that's fine. Just going to have a sip of coffee. Now I'm going to sneeze. Goodness gracious. Sorry guys. Okay, so I'm just using the happy birthday sentiment, which I don't think I've put on my block straight. So let me just clean that off. And check any more comments. No more comments. Okay, so I'm just going to ink it up with the Starry Sky. Still don't think that's straight. I didn't tell you the dimensions either, but it's pretty simple. I'll do that in a second too. Remind me if I forget. Okay, I'm just going to put this down here, straight down on my paper. I really love the font and the sentiments in this set. They're gorgeous. I want to do a bit more playing with it, but work is impacting on my crafting. I'm going to take these off now, and I'm not happy about that. We had advertised for another lady to join our workplace, and she was going to have a trial day this Tuesday just gone, but she sadly took another job. So my work colleague and I are devastated because it means we can't cut back days just yet. But I guess it will happen one day. So we're going to have to re-advertise again for a senior medical secretary. So if anybody out there knows anybody that lives on the Central Coast, please help us. Okay, so these are the Glossy Dots assortment, and they are in the Hues of Happiness bundle. Well, that didn't go so well, did it, Denise? So on this one I used the yellow, which I believe would be the Daffodil Delight. This one I'm going to use the blues, and pretty much put them in the same places, I guess. The large one is really large, but that's okay. It just seems really, really large. So I might pop that one there, and this one. The bonus is that they fit in the centre of the flowers, so if you wanted to put them in the centre of the flowers you could, but I don't want to do that, not this time. So that's that, and what else am I going to do? This one I don't know if you can see, but I've done some Winker Stella splattering. You can't really see it, you can in real life. So I'm just going to get my Winker Stella and hit it. And it just puts little sprinkles of dots over the card front. You don't think anything's happening, but then you pick it up and you can actually see it. So that's my Winker Stella splatter. And I might just put a flower inside. I might do this one. I just love this sweet. So that's that. So I shall do the Starry Sky. And I've done my card this way. I like doing my cards this way sometimes. So I'm just going to, you could colour that in, but I'm not going to. And I haven't put one in that side, that one yet, but I shall. So, how simple was that card? Super simple. And sometimes super simple cards can be the best cards. They can have the best effect. So, you could also get your Wink of Stella if you wanted to, and just put a little bit on the centre of your flowers. Got to have Wink of Stella in your craft supplies. It's just a must. A very big must. So, and I shall do this one too. Just if you do squeeze your Wink of Stella, don't squeeze it over your project that you're working on, and you can see why. That's why. That's happened to me, and it's just ruined a project. So don't squeeze it. It does need a squeeze every now and then, but don't squeeze it over your project like me. Don't be a dummy. Because that would be silly. Duh. Okay. Okay, so that's our card for today. So, what was I going to tell you? I know, I was going to tell you about my online class. I've just got to find it. Okay, this is my online card class at the moment. If you place a $50 order with me, you can either choose from my BOGO sale of retired products, and I have to update this on my business page because some things have gone. So you can choose something here to the value of the amount of your order, or if you like, you can have the online card class. So I'm going to run this card class until the middle of June, I've decided. I'll normally stop it at probably this weekend, but I'm going to keep it running because this New Horizons paper is still current until the end of June, so I'm going to keep it running. So that's one of the cards, and I'll just, okay, that's another card. So I will do all the cutting out for you, but I cannot do the stamping of the sentiments. You'll have to do that yourself. And this is another card. So I normally just do 2 cards in a fold in my online class, but because it's using mainly the paper, it's super simple for me. So yeah, I've done the 4th card. So if you want the online class, just let me know. You can order it for $20, and I can send out the supplies, or you'll get it free with an order of $50 or more. If you'd prefer to get the online class than for one of my retired products. Totally up to you. So that's my online class until the 15th of June. What's next? I've got Stamp Club tomorrow, which I've got to prepare. And my other class coming up is the 28th of May. It's a fancy fold class. You'll be doing 3 cards in that class. I think they're downstairs on my display board. I believe they are. You'll get 3 cards in that class. One is a tunnel fold card, one is a diamond pop-up card, and one is a bay window card. So that class is Saturday the 28th of May, and the cost is $25. So let me know if you want to book in for that. And I think that's all for today. So I hope everyone has a great weekend. And yes, if you know a senior medical secretary that's wanting a job, it's 3 days a week for a specialist in North Gosford. Please let me know who they might be. So they have to have medical secretarial experience and Shexy software program experience, if possible. That's a bonus. We're getting desperate. We only had 1 person apply for the month that the ad ran. So yeah, we're getting desperate. Anyway, I'm not there today, so I'm happy. I'm crafting. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Stay safe on the wet roads, and keep safe. And let's hope the rain stops at some point. And I'll see you on Monday for my Make It Monday. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye for now.